I want to attack. That's so dumb.
A rest would be welcome.
Let me go home and march upon Pitox. Let us gather our army. This kingdom will fall. I mean, look how much landmass I have compared to him now. I messed up the casserole. I just think it's really weird that your time in Pitox, like, immediately I don't know, it's a weird plot point. Like, I know he's tried to screw me before, right? He's done things to hurt me and my kingdom. And then he invites me to his tournament to kind of deface me. Man, you suck at espionage. And the only thing I could do about it is go there and try to save face. Breaking the path of the wild hunt. Wild horsemen howling and riding huge stallions emerge from the fog in the night. The wild hunt has arrived in local lands, pursuing a mysterious traveler. Their blades magical and deadly. Arrows have killed most witnesses, but a few who lived say the wild hunt praise fought back fiercely. Any battle raged hot. The fog had lifted by morning, along with the Fae. They left behind a trail of destruction. It's gonna cost me money because I sent you. I just find it weird. Okay, reforging the sword. I'll reforge it. For the Wrath of the Forest. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Life has been strange recently.
A rest would be welcome.
I guess if I was truly a leader of a kingdom, I wouldn't declare open war on Pitox, right? I'd definitely take the slight and probably close my border and not let people enter from Pitox or trade from Pitox, but like to go to war, it'd be kind of weird. But at the same time, he made me kill some innocent people, so I wouldn't be cool with that. So I'd probably do like border raids.
We have a moment of respite.
That's a knock knock. Why is everyone blue? There's so many barbarians near the border, they attacked trade caravans. Raid remote villages, something must be done. We can strengthen the guards in the region, but how can we know where they'll strike next? We'd have strengthened the guards everywhere. This would be expensive and difficult. I suggest we gather troops and search for them. Scour the woods and strike them. We'll take the initiative. Gather your troops and drive the barbarians from the land. Kuhn gives a short nod, his face a picture of decisiveness and resolve. Oh, yep. The lantern's on because I just put it on. Let's see. Professor, I can't believe you lied to me this whole time. Don't try to deny it. I've heard everything. How you covered for bullies. How it wasn't even everybody who fired you. It was Atali. How could you? Lindsay, please calm down. I didn't deceive you. You never asked about the circumstances of my dismissal, remember? It's, a sensitive subject. I may not have been good enough student to be one of your favorites like L&D, but I do remember the basics, like the 7 types of lies. I definitely remember your lecture on lies of omission. You wanted me to write a book about all the atrocities going on within the walls of the academy, and you left out a pretty big one. You never told me a student died because of you. What other sensitive subjects have you been avoiding? Lindsay, I beg you, please let me explain. Much of what you and Lindsay wrote about the academy is actually true. There's no direct lie, I admit. In some cases, I may have concealed or misrepresented some details to protect the innocent. But believe me, it was in noble intentions. Iravade's atrocities are no secret to anyone, and this book may well bring about the fall of the tyrant. But I cannot allow the Academy to perish alongside Iravade. There are too many innocents, wonderful artists, poets, composers who have been tainted by Iravade's crime against their will. They stand to lose everything if we publish the truth in its entirety. So to put things simply, the book is full of lies, isn't it? Your innocent colleagues all pander to Iravade, and you want to shift the blame onto me alone so they can come out clean. What I want is to protect the little good that King Iravade brought into this world. The Academy is more than just wrongdoings and bullying. It's made up of brilliant artists who have potential to change the world for the better. Should we really trample flowers just for happening to grow out of a muck heap? Abel, is that true? Yes, Your Highness, I'm afraid it is. I devoted all my attention to developing the talents of my students. I feared I neglected the moral development, and this led to a tragic result. But with all due respect to Headmaster Gitaran, I don't believe in incorrigible villainy, especially not at such a young age. Shellen teaches us not to renounce those who stumble, but to give them a chance to reform. I travel to your lands in the hopes of new beginning for my students and for myself. Lindsay, what do you think? I don't know. Teacher, you told me so many times that the world isn't made of things. It's made of stories, and we ourselves are made of the stories we tell and believe. But those stories are also be true. But shouldn't those stories also be true? You said that people are essentially animals who love stories. Did you really mean that people are just lying beasts? Abel the insightful. Well, what is truth then? A precise statement of past events. We're not news hawks or historians. I don't know why I put that together. Bound to precision for the sake of precision. A bard must take into consideration how her story will affect her audience. Truth and fiction are materials. They're as valuable to us as rough marble to a sculptor. Same story used to evoke anger, envy, or fear can be turned into inspire bravery, love, and hope. Both versions told in full truth. The event of the base of the story aren't what's important. What's important is the lesson your listeners take from it. Lindsay turns to you, baffled. I don't know what to do. I want to burn the manuscript, start over, write the whole dirty truth about the academy, but maybe teacher's right, and then we would be a horrible mistake. Maybe saving the good academy brings is more important than punishing everyone guilty. I think you're right, Lindsay. Shellen teaches us to spare the villains so as long as they're repentant. But nothing in our teaching speaks of retaining their posts or keeping their careers. The lowers his head. Just so. Talia said the very same thing when she threw me out. I must admit, she was right. I'm sorry, Lindsay. You've taught your old teacher a lesson. Rewrite the book. I'll tell everything I know and everything I'm guilty of. Lindsay, will this book distract you from main project? I don't want this old liar in my lands. Okay. Lindsay, will this book distract you from your main project? No, of course not. Chronicle will take years of work. The book about the Academy, well, that'll be ready in a couple months. Truth Bag Academy destroys it. Then there wasn't really anything there to save. Let's go, teacher. We have work to do. Dang it, I really wish we could have used him to, like, mess with Pitox. Tristan remains silent for a long time. When he finally opens his mouth, his voice is hoarse and tired. I won't take much of your time, Begaus. I've been meaning to ask you about something. This might seem stupid or arrogant or just insolent. Tristan stumbles and catches his breath. I want to talk to you. I think you know what it's about. It's what I've done and what I haven't done. The priest lowers his head, but let's speak in private, far from curious ears. I will be at the viewing point in the palace garden. Please come as soon as you can. Dude, magic missile is OP. Best spell ever made. What is all this garbage? Oh, this is the ring of circumstance. Okay. So I get 4 a day. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I don't know how I'm going to use that yet, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, then you punch him in the face. For casting shield. And then you cast magic missile again. Oh god, CNN, what more do you need to call this?
Tire.
So, I would agree with your sentiment,
Follow my lead.
but like, his healing's so good. He does a really good job of that, like, spam healing with Lindsay, and it allows me to just like face tank everything. Tristan, you've come. Tristan tilts his head to the side and remains silent. You notice he's holding something in his hands. It's so strange. I don't know if I should be glad or frightened. Anyways, thank you for finding some time for me. And, like, I don't know how he navigates the world. He's blind. Tristan turns his head. If it weren't for his blind eyes, you would imagine he's looking into the distance. No, he's definitely can see. Since you freed me from Nerissa's power, I've had time to think about what happened to me and what Nerissa did to me, and what she truly did. When I found myself here, without my wings, in a mortal body, I was terrified, and I believed everything she told me, for I believed it was she who had stolen my freedom. At last, I discovered that Nerissa had lied to me, and ever since I've sought a way to regain Serenray's gift. Do you know what I realized? No one is capable of taking Deva's gifts granted by his creator. Tristan's voice is barely audible. No one except for the Dawnflower herself. So, you were made mortal by Serenray herself? Tristan thought. I found no other explanation for what happened to me. Nerissa's power is great, but not so great as to turn angels into mortals. I wanted to know if the way back to Serenray is open to me. For me, I spent endless hours in prayer asking for but one thing: a sign, a vision, a portent, a single word, and all I got in return was silence. Tristan smiles crookedly, hiding a grieving smile. I wanted battle to do something extraordinary. It appeared that I succeeded. I fell so low that even my most merciful lady couldn't forgive me for my sins. The goddess still grants you spells. Yes, perhaps this weak hope is the only thing that keeps me from losing my mind in despair, or this meager pittance, but an eternal reminder of what I've lost. No, my merciful lady may be strict, but she's not capable of such unforgiving sanctions. Tristan trades himself. Anyways, I didn't ask you to come to listen to my whining. I do not wish that my mortal deeds will end at deception and betrayal. It cost me so much. Tristan shows you his hand. You see a crumpled leaflet. One of the invitations for the kingdom of the cleansed. I wish to put an end to at least one evil Nerissa responded, and I'm asking for your help. These clans simply will not rest. It's strange, actually. The goddess who demanded your death was Nyrissa, and after the kingdom failed in its mission, she broke all ties with the First Faithful. Still, his followers seek your death. Do they actually hope to return the favor? What are you going to do when you find the kingdom and the First Faithful? Tristian's forehead, a moment ago creased in worry, becomes smooth, and his voice grows tranquil. Consider me naive, but I still believe even in the blackest soul can find repentance. I will try to find it even in the darkest souls of the cleansed. I will not deny anyone of saving grace. Maybe you can finally tell me who the First Faithful is and what the kingdom of the cleansed. Interesting. I only know what I could overhear, or what Nyrissa boasted to me. One called the First Faithful is a former priest of Aristil named Ruthgart. When the Bloom came to the village, he lost his faith. Aristil didn't protect his congregation, and Ruthgard was stripped of his position. After this, he set off for the Temple of the Elf to pray to his god one last time, and if he didn't answer, to throw curses in the face of his idol. Like so many others, Ruthgard was fooled by Nyrissa. She pretended to be the goddess of these lands, told Ruthgard of the curse of the king, and promised him an untold gift in return for the death of his ruler. It was she who invented the name of this new cult and devoted it to herself, and made Ruthgard its high priest. She knew how to flatter him in his moment of weakness and despair, and he, in his turn, did everything he could to draw his former congregation into the vile cult. So where do we start? A faint smile appeared on Tristan's face. I knew I could trust you and ask for your help. Thank you. I've heard the cultists of the kingdom have been slighted once again. Now they no longer shout their slogans in broad daylight. No, they crawl from their lairs under cover of darkness, abduct people for sacrifice. At least what's what is being said. We should return to their temple without walls. No, they once held their rituals. Of course, First Faithful is not so foolish as to return to the scene of the crime, but perhaps another one of their cleansed has visited this meeting place. Held rituals, remember the past, gods know what else. If we're lucky, we might find something there. Okay. Yeah, he's a good healer, but I could definitely swear I screw this guy. So, okay, my question is, when they say circumstance, does that mean that it stacks on top of my regular things? Oh, because I'm fatigued. Okay, so circumstance, so it will stack, is what I'm getting from it. I'm just making sure that I'm not misunderstanding circumstance versus natural. Okay, got it. So if I had two circumstance things, they wouldn't stack, but since circumstance is kind of its own class, a buff, then I can do it. Gotcha. 110 hours in and I'm still learning how to play Pathfinder. Truly pen and paper game. Okay, got it. Alright, everyone, we're gonna rest. So our dear leader gonna have awesome bonuses. Who else would I give it to? She's my number 2. Or my number 1. Considering what perspective we're looking at. Oops. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you his thing that's 0% chance of passing. Probably should have sold some stuff. So I could have got some money, but that's alright. Yeah, because I'm broke again. The poor king. Mm-hmm. Fair. Alright.
That is not far.
Great goddess, receive your servant. He may not have been cleansed in life, but he served you loyally and faithfully unto his dying breath. This is folly. The goddess has abandoned us. We're just wasting our time. I'm not too keen on the fact that everyone is dead. Have you read the letter? The faithful writes, the kingdom still lives. That he will rekindle the grace of the goddess and save us. We're in Dun's word. What about us? What about these lands? Okay, this isn't about me. This is about the cultist.
Stand with me.
Do not falter.
These guys seem pretty easy.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah. Once again, this isn't about me. This message from the first faithful. Looks like he's gathering his followers at a new location. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm killing the bad guys. Oh, no, those are only worth one. That was a waste. I'm trying to do the right thing. Garbage. I mean, we won't talk about the first time I came to this camp and
As it should be.
slaughtered thousands. Not thousands. Dozens. Maybe dozens. Yes, the right things for my wallet. Okay. Where was the other location? Oh boy. We settled in Dunward and demands human sacrifice. He set up a new shrine among Cyclop ruins in the city of the Hollow. It's time we finally... Okay. Wait, I don't remember where Dunsword was. Oh. Okay, so we will port to Varnhold, because I am not traveling there. Straight up. That's a long way. Could go to Kaer. How far is that versus home? Oh, both 8 hours. Doesn't really matter at this point, right? If you say you're tired, Tristian, I swear on God's green earth. Okay.
take an epic pose? I need inspiration.
What we got here? Just a bunch of cultists. Let's go. Man, I could use some of those spells, but I'm not going to right now. I like how I didn't even bother selling the crap that I needed to sell last time I was in town. Tell you, I am 100% focused on games right now. Okay. See, look at that healing. They just do so much to heal that they're amazing. You know what I really want to do? I want to watch as the people who like produce for video games record the sounds of people dying.
All according
That must
to
be
plan.
really awkward to be in that room. Like people dying, people getting hurt, other more adult sounding things. Just to be behind the soundboard and just watch it all go down. I think that'd be fascinating. And then like have the whoever's doing the directing just be like, I really like that sound, but we were looking for more of a "I've been shot by an arrow" grunt rather than a "oh, that was very pleasurable" grunt. So if we could go to the "I've been shot by an arrow" grunt, that'd be great. And then like 12 takes later, they get it. Then we, playing the game, hear the 12th take of "I've been shot by an arrow." Oh, dude, I'm so tired of the Wilhelm scream. It is such an overused scream.
In due time.
To victory!
Is it a public domain now, so like basically anyone can use it?
Expected outcome.
Training pays off.
Okay.
What for Gorum?
Alright, well, let's do this real quick, and then I'm gonna see how this ring works out. Saving throws. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Do that. Don't need that. Don't want to do that because that'll put him in front of everybody. We're gonna do that. That's pretty dope. This ring's awesome. I thought I had to cast something. All I had to do was activate it. That's great. Can someone copyright a scream? You know what? That's a good point. Can you even copyright a scream? I don't know. I imagine you could, right?
Follow my lead.
Oh, but like... No, because there's like the fair use, right? Where as long as you're using less than 30% or 30 seconds of like a given audio, you sometimes can just like call fair use on it, does the same work for Scream. And I would like also point out that all these bodies were here when I got here. I did not create them. I mean, I might have.
That is
But
not
like,
far.
definitely, at least within the last couple hours, I have not created these bodies. Enormous footprints in the dirt. Okay. Can we assume they went to the temple? Okay. So that's probably why everyone uses the Wilhelm Scream. Because, like, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's right. I failed to talk to these guys, now they're just gonna stand there.
In due time.
That was dumb. I heard about that.
Running won't help you!
A calculated risk.
Then again, I mean, I say dumb in the fact that, like, from an outside perspective, that doesn't seem like something that could be particularly hefty when it comes to, like, creating something artistically. But then again, I can't say that I've made anything notable. And I don't know, like, the whole world of TikTok and whatnot to know the amount of work that it went into actually making that popular. Most I've ever done was, like, produce electronic music, and none of it came out that well. I released, like, a couple songs, sold a couple dozen copies of them, and that is the height of my artistic career. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, it was like that whole thing with Fortnite, right? Where they were trying to sue Fortnite over dances. Like the Carlton, right? Yeah. I mean, I see it, and then at the same time, music, it's just such a different thing, but it's to copyright body movement is kind of a weird thing. Because I feel like with, like, copywriting, like, body movement, couldn't you just then go be an MMA fighter, like Khabib, right? And he can do the leg lock, and he can do it better than most people can. It's part of jiu-jitsu, but because he's got expertise in it, could he then claim it as a copyright and no one else could use it? That sounds kind of ridiculous. Right. First Faithful looks at you from under a hood drawn over his eyes. Despite his face being cast in shadow, you can see deep wrinkles near the priest's mouth and dark circles under his eyes. Oh, for sure. Well, I'm gonna probably be on until I get too tired, which will probably be around like 1 or 2 Eastern. I think so. One second. I gotta do this real quick. Okay. Take care of that now. Yeah. You again. The voice of the faithful is hoarse, and he coughs several times. Damn it! I lost my voice because of the endless prayers to my stern goddess. Whatever you have in mind, you cursed highness, you won't stop us. I shall return these people to grace. Emily, please, my king, I have to die. In praise of the kingdom, I am the last hope. For lost souls, you've been fooled, deceived. Stay your hand, Rithgard, while you still can. Don't do something you can undo. I feel like he's done a lot of that, but I just want the diplomacy. Succeeded. The priest bites his lip. You were wrong, my king. I know how to fix everything. I can return the grace of goddess. I know what I'm doing. The knife in Rithgard's hands starts to shake. My congregation is depending on me. I failed once to beg salvation from Aristal. Now I must beg it from the goddess. Enough, Rithgard. It's only your pride and despair talking. The goddess will not return. She used the kingdom, then abandoned it to the mercy of fate. Same way she used and abandoned me. Put down the blade. Stop this madness. Rithgard, the first faithful. Rithgard shifts his gaze from you to Tristan and back. You are so happy in your ignorance. Do you have any idea what it feels like to lose the grace of the deity you've served all your life? The priest closes his eyes and groans softly. I'm so tired. One final sacrifice. Oh, he killed himself. That sucks. Wasn't ready to deal with suicide tonight. This is not how I hoped to finish the story of the kingdom, but it's the will of the gods and of those who worship them. Tristan's face seems to emit a soft radiance, and his entire figure is enveloped in a vibrant golden haze. He moves his lips as if speaking with someone. And he opens her mouth with astonishment. She fumbles in her bag for a loyal journal, but she can't take her eyes off the priest shimmering with light. Is this what I think it is? And then damn, where's my notebook? Tristan? Tristan opens his eyes wide, and there's a molten glow under his eyelids, emitting a warm light. Tristan's voice roars as if the whole host of divine creatures speaks through him. Yes, I am here. With me, the light of my goddess. What's going on? Tristan, the most merciful believes that I have drained the cup of retribution into the dregs, and turning away from her will, I set in motion events that hurt the lives of many mortals. In her wrath, she took away what once she had granted me, until I cleansed myself of pride and cowardice. She decided to return me to her. She agreed to spare me my mortal chains, that I may spread my wings once more. Tristan laughed happily at the unseen choir, turns his laughter into symphony. Oh, lady mine, my healing light, never shall I stumble again and leave you. Ellie sighs and whispers ever so softly. Look at him. I cannot stand fanatics, but this is so sincere. But, Deva sighs, stand in as if remembering something, but Nerissa and the Stolen Lands and you. It's up to you, Tristan. Up to you and your goddess. Tristan frees the golden veil that embraces him begins to vibrate. The Deva's lips are moving, and then they cease, as if an audible conversation has come to an end. My goddess seeks darkness upon the stolen lands. Sees darkness upon the stolen land. Such evil must not cast its shadow on Golarion. It must be turned to nothingness. By mercy or deliverance. I am Serenra's warrior, and will do my duty, and then I will return to her light. You watch the divine glow fade and disappear. Tristan slumps to the ground, sighs, and opens his blind eyes. She's gone. He lowers his hand suddenly and shivers as if he chilled to the bone. It's so cold without her glow. Tristan stands tall and turns to you. There's an infinite tranquility in his face, but her light is what is with me again. Here, he touched his chest and smiles. Not at you, but at which only his blind eyes can see. Does that mean you finally stop your whining and nagging? Tristan chuckles. I promise I wouldn't bother you again. If you don't mind, let us go home. We have plenty to discuss what has happened. We're gonna like. Okay. Hold up. Let's loot this body. Yes. Oh, let's loot all the body.
All according to plan.
Oh, look, everyone leveled. And we're gonna ignore this graphic glitch over here. I mean, it's election night in America. All of those things just come together. Alright. Let's level up. Back to the world knowledge, because I've done a lot with perception. Boy, it really wants me to do Piranha Strike, doesn't it? I'm gonna do... Whoop, no. Whoops. We're doing Longsword. Wait. That's what I wanted to do, right? Why would I not do this? You're training the arts of causing pain. You receive +4 circumstance bonus on attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. This would improve the amount of criticals I do, though. Yeah, let's do it with the longsword. Yeah, but like this would just improve the amount of criticals I do with my longsword. Or yeah, let's do the longsword. I could do Star Knife. That'd be kind of cool. Because that thing's pretty powerful. It opens up to new critical feats if I do that. Gonna do that. No. Let's do Cleave. I don't know why I don't have Cleave on her now. She just seems like it just makes sense. I mean, extra rage power would be cool, but Cleave would be dope. Dude, imagine her cleaving with one of those 100 hits. That'd be insane. Going with Cleave. I don't really need her to do religion right now. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do this too. back just in time to watch me throw cleave into 2 of my melee fighters. Didn't I just... Critical... Yeah, we did Allied Spellcaster last time. Let's do extra performance. Seems like an easy one. And not outflank. Why would I... I thought I had outflank. Huh. No, I have the other one. Outflank... Oh yeah, that's the one that I was looking at. Yeah. So for level 17, I'll give them both outflanked. It'll all add up eventually. Ooh, let's do Heroism Greater. I've been wanting to do this one. So we were doing the coordinated caster thing, right? Oh my god, is it going to tell me not to do this? Okay, I was going to say. Why would it tell me not to do that? Whatever. Yeah, I have... Let's just do Allied Spellcaster because I wanted him to do this anyways. But, despite what this game's telling me, I'm going to do improved focus because I want him to, like, hit harder with fire. It's so weird that it would tell me not to do this. That's incredibly powerful, this guy. Game's weird. Or my build is weird. More likely my build is weird. So we're going with that. What other spell are you giving me? No, we're sticking with this. Allies when gain a DR. That's not that great because I have people who have it. Spell release in you and shadow energy and damages those that make melee attacks against you. Any creature that strikes you with its body or handled weapon deal normal damage, but at the same time the attacker takes 1d6 points of negative energy damage. Plus 1 point per caster level. If If the attacker has spell resistant, it applies to this effect. When an attacker takes damage from the spell, you heal the number of points equal to 25% of the damage the spell dealt. Creatures with breach weapons are not subjected to this damage they attack. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. When enemy target creature within range. Break enchantment. Become a large bear. No, no. Let's do dismissal. I've been kind of dancing around this, but I think it's strong enough that it might be nice. Elementor Assessor. Assessor champions develop this spell to deal with fiends. Okay, hold on a second. What other evocation can we do? Nope. Trying to look at it, but it won't let me look at it. Oh. Is that a champion developed? You must make a successful range touch attack to hit your target with the ray, which deals 2d6 points of damage. 2d6. Oh, that's dope. Okay, we're just going with that. Why don't we do this? Go back here and change the spell, because this is obviously better. Hellfire Ray? I have Hellfire Ray. I only go with this because I'm stronger with evocation. Since we have this coming, we don't need abjuration. Waves of Fatigue. I want to do that because I would definitely hit my own people with that. I have Hold Monster already. It's hard to tell what I want out of this. I'm just gonna do Cone of Cold. Just to stick with my class. But I definitely want this Banishment. As I'm skipping to Banishment, I don't really need the other one. Alright. This part's the easy part.
I'm listening.
That's the spellbook part. Or... Dude, I'm... Kidding me? Of course I'm gonna do that. Life. I need that. Ooh, he could do banishment too. Shit. Hmm. Ah, no. We're doing this. Shoot. Holy Ward. Forgot to level him up last time. Greater Restoration also dispels magic effects. Penalizing the creature's ability cures all temporary abilities. Oh, dude, this is great. We'll just have one of those. Actually, we'll have two. You channel the power of good and law into the target, temporarily giving it a power similar. The target gains immunity to disease and immunity to fear. That's its charisma. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Jolting Halcyon, summon Greater Elemental. Sunbeam. Wait, this Holy Ward. Any non-good creature within the area, Holy Ward spell suffers. Falling, the creature HD is up to your caster level 1 is blinded. If the creature HD is up to your caster level 5 is paralyzed. If the creature is -10, it's killed, paralyzed, and blinded. Creatures whose hit die are equal to or exceeding your caster's level are infected by Holy. I want to see if this actually works. Oh, you're right. Spell description lawful good. Fair. We'll do this then. Or do I want this? Because how... Hold on. I'm saving this just in case I get hit with disintegration. Okay. That's dope. Brilliant Divine Radiant surrounds the subject, protecting them from attacks, granting them resistance to spells cast by evil creature, causing evil creatures to become blinded when striking the subject. This abjuration has 4 effects. First, each ward creature gains a +4 deflection bonus to AC and a +4 resistance to bonus save. Second, each ward creature gains spell resistance +25 against evil spells spell cast. It seems really good. Sunburst causes a glow of searing radiance to all. Okay, all creatures within 50 burst centered on the target with long. This is all creatures though. I hate all creatures because like that just really messes with my dudes. I haven't done an Arcanist, but I've done a Sorcerer, and it seems pretty strong. The fact that Dagroth, you're saying that Arcanist is stronger, that's pretty crazy. I'm actually good. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I'd rather just have... Another one of these. This one's 10 minutes. This one's actually gonna last, yeah, less time. I'm gonna do this. This is 10 minutes per level, so this was gonna last for a while. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. Oop. They're worth 25, right? I'm just going home, so why not?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
No, it would not be nice. Okay. Yeah, I moved too fast for this one. Okay, that's all I can carry. Dragonkind 3.
A rest would be welcome.
Does seem like an interesting spell, I just don't know.
You've become a king.
I feel like
Now
I
your
have it on
peace
the
will
wrong
surely
character
ring around
in my
the
party.
world. My congratulations. It is a well-deserved reward.
Self-praise is unseemly, but still, what a nice coronation ceremony we held, don't you think? And the feast afterwards.
I can see that. Yeah, if you combine it with Akun's dog. There's no bows, okay. He's here, right? Yep, okay. Hello, Jackass. Do you wish to know what happened there at the altar cleansed? I'd like to tell you, but I don't really know how to describe it. Deva moves his shoulders as if stretching unseen wings behind his back. One way or another, I walk in Serene's light once more. There may yet be many hardships ahead, but now I know divine bliss. I started to forget how soothing it feels. Tristan closes his eyes. She has given me special power, a gift worthy of her messenger in the material world. I think the power will be useful to us when we confront Nerissa in the final battle. None of this would be possible were it not for you. I owe you my life and my salvation. Tristan pauses. I only told you that I'll stay by your side until I repay you for your kindness. Now I promise I won't back down until Nerissa is finished. I should go. A pleasure. Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't think I have any trinkets for the storyteller. Let's check. Nope, I don't. Dude, more money is always important. Alright, I think I'm getting tired here, so I'm gonna sell my stuff and I'm gonna call it a night. I thought I was gonna be able to stay up later, but it all of a sudden hit me. This is crazy though. 4 things. It just adds. It's not gonna be better than what he has, right? 5 to 13, Frost, Icy Burst, Finesse Wheels. Four to 12, Frost. That's not. Change shirt 4. Saving that. Drill just +1s. Save one of those. Tortuga's ring that I just kept around. Keep this one. This isn't very good. Might be able to give that to somebody? I don't know. Okay.
As it should be.
Alright, let's see. What's going on? Anything I could deal with? No, these are just things I'm gonna fail at anyways. The cost of my dudes. Alright, let's check spell log or quest log. Okay, we can't get in there yet. Okay. Then part 6 doesn't happen for another 204 days. Okay, I'll probably do some kingdom management when I get back on tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna have to call that. I'm getting super tired. I think this week has finally caught up with me. But hey, thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out. Alright. Yep. I'm gonna call it a night there. I will be on tomorrow, but I'll be playing like Apex during the day. And then during the evening, I'll jump back onto this game. So around my usual time. But yeah, during the day, I feel like I'm gonna be playing a lot of Warframe and Apex. I haven't decided which game yet. I might even play some of the Division. So I gotta work on the Battle Pass for that before it's up. Yep. That's it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll have this video cut up for all of you guys watching this on YouTube. Oh, I gotta organize those videos on YouTube. I haven't done that for a week. I'll remember to do that too. But for tonight, I'm out. Later. Have a good one.